Learn to enjoy the journey. What's up? If you're new here, my name is Josh. You ever notice how we're always chasing something? Whether that's a goal, a milestone, a moment that's supposed to make everything make sense. But here's the truth. If you don't learn how to enjoy the journey, the destination will not feel like enough. Today I want to talk about something that we seem to forget when we're grinding for something, when we're pushing or we're trying to make it. And that's appreciating the process. Every step, every setback, every small win, because that's where life is actually happening. You know, there's a problem when people say, I'll be happy when, and then they say whatever they'll be happy with. We tell ourselves this. We be like, I'll be happy when I get that job, when I lose the weight, when I make the money, when things finally fall into place. But when you move like that, happiness becomes a moving target. It's like you're just trying to chase this one thing to be happy, and then once you chase it, it moves on to the next. You reach one milestone and instantly your mind makes up another. You never actually get there, you never rest, you never appreciate how far you've actually come. The truth is, life isn't built on these big victories. It's built on the thousands and thousands of little steps you took to actually get there. So why the journey? Why does the journey matter? The journey is what creates that real growth. It's when the real growth happens. The lessons, the discipline, the confidence, all of that is built in the middle of the struggle, not at the finish line. At the finish line, you already have those things. But those things are built during the process. And success feels good for a moment. Once you finally achieve that thing, it feels good at that time. But the things that come with it, like becoming stronger, becoming wiser, more careful with certain things, and more disciplined, and those are the things that are actually going to last. The funny thing is, when you look back a few years from when you get to that point, it's not going to be about what award you got or what big number you hit. It's not going to be the things that you remember most. It'll be those times that you were in your room, working hard. It'll be those times where you had to wake up early for you to work on a certain thing. It'll be those times where you had to be up late. You had those times where you couldn't have no sleep. And the people that are around you that pushed you to do those things, days that you almost quit but didn't, those are the things that actually matter. Now I'm speaking about this from experience. And I had to learn how to enjoy the journey. And how do you enjoy the journey, Josh? First thing I'll say is enjoy the small wins. The small little wins, enjoy those. You don't need the big result to feel proud. Progress is good enough. Celebrate the progress. One workout, one page written, one step forward. Celebrate those things. I didn't used to do that, but actually someone helped me do that, because I used to complain about not being where I want to be, and instead of enjoying what I already have and noticing that I'm not the same person who I was a couple years ago, and I have more things now and accomplish more things than I have back then, and I've learned so much through those things. Another thing that helped me a lot was stop comparing your timing to other people's timing. It is the worst thing you'll do. Everybody's path is different. Just because someone gets there faster, that doesn't mean that you should. Or it doesn't mean that you're failing because they already got there. I'm not there, and I've been doing this for 5 years. They've only been doing it for 2 years, and they're already there. It took you longer. So what? It's your own journey. You've probably learned way more than they have in those 5 than they did in those 2. And you eventually get there. Enjoy that time. Another thing that helped me was being present. Because being present, you can't enjoy the moment if you're always focused on the future. What's going to happen in the future? When will I get this? When will I get that? Oh my gosh. Chill. Be here right now. Take in this moment. Be like, okay, you know what? I've actually learned a lot. Now, that doesn't mean stop. Keep going. But appreciate it. Don't let it go unappreciated. Another thing is trusting the process. For me, that looks like trusting God. I don't know what that looks like for you guys, but for me, it's trusting God with whatever's in his hands. I trust him. Growth takes time. Transformation takes patience. And the struggle you feel today is going to be strength for tomorrow. said that many times. I hope it resonates with someone. Your life isn't on hold until you achieve these things that you want to achieve. You know, this is your life. There's gonna be the messy parts, the imperfect parts, you know, the parts where you're uncertain about things. But those are the ones you're gonna look back on and appreciate. So keep moving, keep growing, keep trusting, keep dreaming. But don't forget to live while you're doing that. Please don't. Some people get too caught up and they don't live. They're only living for that thing and they don't enjoy life. And then once you know it, they're 40 and they look back, they're like, wow, I didn't really even live because I was just focused on this. So please live, because the journey isn't just a part of your story, it's the story. It's what shapes the whole story. It's those little parts in the story that you're going to want to remember. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this message reaches to somebody out there. It definitely resonated with myself. That's why I'm speaking about it. But I hope someone out there can really use this for help and just live. Live, enjoy what you've done. That doesn't mean stop working. Keep working. But make sure you enjoy as well. I love you. God loves you. Peace.